it's a massive game. It's a massive occasion. Obviously, any test against Australia is a huge event, regardless of what sport it is. But it just makes it a little bit extra special, that it's at Wembley, and it's a childhood dream of mine to play at Wembley. And thankfully, I've got that opportunity this week.
It's a huge occasion. It's a case of national pride, and right from being a kid, that search for honour and glory, if you like, and excitement, and it all manifests itself into what the opportunities that we've got this weekend. And playing against for your country, first of all, being able to put that red and white jersey on against a team like Australia at Wembley, it's a huge occasion. And I think last night we visited Tower of London, and to me it was just awe-inspiring. The lads really loved it. I think it just amplified exactly what we're fighting for and what we're playing for in our country and in our history, and it's a real honour and a privilege to be able to do that.
With so much history and tradition at Wembley, I think most of our boys haven't played there before, so it's going to be a huge honour and privilege to play on such a stadium that's world renowned for these types of games. So yeah, look, it'll be great to get the win there and book a place in the final. But in saying that, we know we've got to be a lot better than we were last week to beat England.
It'd be definitely one to tick off in the box that I played at. But like I said, at the end of the day, we just got to probably just embrace it and enjoy it. And but we also got to do the best we can, and hopefully we can walk away with the win as well.
Played in France last week, and the French fans were behind France, obviously. And whenever we did something good, it was pretty dead, and whenever France did something, it was you knew about it. And I think flipping that around this week, for us, just gives you that added bit of motivation, and it makes them stand up on back in it when you're doing the job right. And the lads are looking forward to doing that and going out there and playing for our fans as well. We've got some great support and some great following, and we really appreciate people coming down to London and supporting us, and we want to entertain them and give them the best show that we can as well.
It really does give you a lift, particularly if the stadium's nearly full with England fans. It'd be a fantastic experience for both the players and the fans if we obviously were to get the win as well. So yeah, just encourage anyone that's a rugby league fan to get down there and support England this week.
No doubt, the other nations are catching up to Australia, and in my eyes, New Zealand are the #1 league nation in the world. So, and England certainly aren't too far off, booking themselves into a final, and certainly, making their nation the #1 in rugby league. So, I do believe that international rugby league is getting so much stronger now, and we need these competitions to get Wales and France and the likes of those teams to play against Australia, England, New Zealand, so that they see the intensity and what it needs and what it takes to compete against those types of sides.
They've obviously got a talented bunch, the big players, your Lockies, Cameron Smiths, Billy Slaters. They're the ones that are really going to make the difference. The other ones sort of lay the foundation. So yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge. I think the more we can put Australia under pressure, and then we can see how they deal with it. I think that's the key thing for us this week, is just not let them have it all their own way.
They do have a lot of good structures throughout the forwards. So and they also do have a big forward pack, and at the back of that they got very good outside backs, and they got a Sam Tompkins there who's a really good fullback and super quick on his feet, and so there's a few danger men that we got to watch, and we just got to do our best we can.
We had a step in the right direction against New Zealand. No doubt we need to be better against England, and playing at Wembley Stadium. Like I said, I haven't played there before, but it's got such a rich history about that stadium. Like I said, it's a huge honour and privilege to be able to play on that paddock.